Hello and welcome to another gaming mat review. This is another comparative gaming mat review that you can find on my channel. This time we're going to be reviewing a gaming mat from UrbanMatz from Czech Republic. This is another Czech Republic based gaming mat manufacturer. They have completely different designs and we'll be looking at one design in particular today, the one that they wanted to show off to you guys. It's a snow mat and let's hit it off. So the first test, unfolding. This mat, I left it since yesterday in a rolled up fashion. It's quite warm right now in my room, so this mat should keep the sort of its shape, rolled up shape, but let's see if it really does. So let's unroll it and see. Right, let's spread it nicely on the table. Get rid of all the air bubbles. Just so you know, you haven't watched any of the other videos, all the mats that are on a gaming mat, sort of not a gaming, mousepad material, are sort of airproof. And when you throw them on the table, you can see the air bubbles appearing, so you just need to smooth them out. And there you go. That's the mat. I don't see any problems with it. I mean, it lays nice and flat. But that's the gaming mat, the mouse mat material. Let's see how it fares in bending tests. Let's see if I can make a nice edge anywhere. No, nicely disappears. Let's make the corner like so. Let's push it in. So again, this would stimulate books and other heavy stuff pushing on your mat, but I can't see any problem right now. It just disappeared. So it's really well made mat. It's quite thick. I think it's like 3 millimeters thick, but we'll get on to that in a second. So here we go again, my water resistant testing equipment is locked and ready. Let's just spill the water onto the surface and let's try to pick nice and flat, because there are some stones over here, as you can see, bricks covered in snow, but let's just try to pick a nice clean area and let's pour some water on it. Okay, so as you can see, the water is completely hydrophobic, I would say, even. As you can see, the water drops are almost round if they are small. Let's try to see if I can push it with blowing the air. Yeah. I can definitely push the water around. Let's try to play with it a little bit because it looks really cool. Can you see it? Jesus. Nothing. It doesn't sink into the water, doesn't get, into the material. Let me just try to clean it up. So I'm just gonna take some towels. Yep, it's in the towels right now. Hold on. Bit of shaky cam. Nothing. I can feel a little bit of wetness on the surface of the mat, but other than that, let's just try to give a second. I'll grab a clean sheet and just put it on the surface of the mat. Nothing. So as you can see, there's no staining. The water left no stains whatsoever. I'm not really worried about other materials because the water didn't even sink in at all into the material, it just stayed up. So completely water resistant mat. You can be putting your beers all over the mat and be sure that you will not get rings and other markings especially on a winter mat. You wouldn't want that coffee stains or anything like that. So completely water resistant, but still, as with any other mat, don't try to rub it in, because then you will probably just, you know, destroy the structure. In my opinion, the test is passed in flying colors. So the reflections test. In this one, I will be comparing, checking if the mat has any of them and if they are a pain to look at. So we've got two lights, one very soft light, probably something around 60 watts. And as you can see, there are no reflections, no glares whatsoever on the mat. Let's just try to I'll get myself lower so you would probably see the reflection. Nothing at all. There's no glare on the mat. And my mega ultra gigawatt light, something around 400 watts. And again, you can see the white glare, but you know, we could see that on every single mat that's made out of this particular material. But it doesn't really bother you. Obviously with the white mat, the white glare sort of blends in, so it's harder to tell that it is there. But you can see it is there, but it's not anything major. From a player's viewing point, there are no problems at all. The angle, I'm just holding the camera in my face, next to my face, so there are no glares whatsoever. Are they annoying? They're not annoying at all, because they are not non-existent. The glare is non-existent. So something I mentioned at the very beginning. Let's look at the thickness of the mat. From the way I measured it, it has 2 millimeters, 2 maybe 3 millimeters, depending which ruler I use, but I would say 2 millimeters. So it's thick enough. It provides nice cushioning for your models. When you press it down on the wooden surface that I've got over here, it's like just MDF, 6 millimeter MDF. I can feel my finger going in, so there is a little bit of cushioning, which is good. Not too much, so your models won't fall over, just being tilted by the weight, but enough to recover them from without any chips and dents when they actually do fall over. So yeah, the mat, when I weighed it, is 2.7 kilos for a 6x4 mat. It's the usual, the standard, so no surprise here. But as you can see, it meets all the standards that from the mats that I've reviewed before. So I think that's no surprise here. It doesn't come as a surprise that this mat meets the standards, because it has been manufactured with using the same materials as all other mats. So it's mouse mat material. It's rubber on one side to prevent it from sliding on your table. It's airproof, and waterproof as it appears from the previous test. The high resolution print on the other side makes it worth your while and worth your money. What else can I say? There are only 2 layers, so it's only a layer of rubber and the layer of fabric with the texture on it. As you can see, it's a cool texture. We'll get back to it in a second. So it's not an innovation by any means, but again, I'm going to repeat it on and on and on. If something ain't broken, don't fix it. This solution works for every single mat. And I know that if you're watching like the 5th or 6th review, you probably heard me saying that in every single review, but that's the truth. I mean, the mousepad material works for gaming mats. You can't deny that. So the guys from UrbanMatz just improved on the design and went with it. So why not? There are plenty of designs on the website, so check them out. And for now, let's move on to the next test. So, surprise, surprise. The name of the test suggests that we're going to be checking the sound of dice, and I'm going to do just that. I'm going to throw some dice on the mat, on this sweet spot over here, and what you will be able to do is listen if you really like the sound of dice. I really enjoy the way the dice fall on my gaming mats. This is one of the reasons why I wanted a gaming mat, because I can't stand this sound when it falls on wood. It's very loud, doesn't allow you to play at night when my kids are asleep or anything like that, and it's really bothering my housemates. So when I throw the dice like that, it sounds like I'm in a casino, as one of my friends suggested today. So as you can hear, not as you can see, as you can hear, the sound is very pleasant. This mat offers a lot of cushioning. Oh, actually, I might be able to show you. See, the mat die just sinks in slightly. So let me just throw the dice from an angle like you would during the game. Oh my god, actually 4 sixes. You won't believe that, but there's actually, whoops, there were actually 4 sixes. That's a good roll if I wanted to hit with my orcs, because they suck. So 4 sixes. Right now I'm really loving this mat. And a throw from high above. Oh, again, 4 fives. Brilliant. So my orcs will be hitting in this snowy island. On this, not island, on the snowy planet. So I'm enjoying the sound. How about you? And another 6! Oh my god! Okay, so let's move to the most important thing of the mat, because you might like the material, you might like it made out of PVC, so it's double-sided, you might like it made out of mouse mat, so it provides cushioning and your sound, the dice sounds really nice. But the most important thing that you will be looking at first is the design on the mat itself. When I talked to the guys from UrbanMatz, they said to me that we're going to be sending you the snowy mat, because we've got plenty of other designs, but we wanted to show you how well we could do the snow. The problem with other snowy mats is that sometimes the snow looks like clouds, and that's not very good. I mean, obviously for air fight games like, I don't know, Dogs of War or something like that, I mean, there are plenty of games where you play planes, right? That would work, you know, they would fight over the clouds, but this is not the case. What they wanted actually, is to have a realistically looking snow on a rocky planet, apparently. When you look at the details, there's plenty of rocks, bricks thrown around and covered in snow. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it on the video. Hopefully you will be able to. Like over here, there are like sort of sandy, in sand you would call it small dunes, like, you know, waves of snow, and that's how it looks like when it's obviously the wind is blowing, right? So it just stays on some rocks and pulls in different places. The very cool thing about this mat is that no bit of graphics or like a layer appears twice on the mat. I can't see, you know, from other reviews you could probably notice that I'm very pedantic about this thing, and it annoys me when it's, you know, the elements are shown in on the same mat in different alignment in different places. It's not a big deal for normal gameplay, but, you know, it shows a little bit of laziness. Just, I'm just gonna copy paste and place it in different area and at a different angle or something. And what's even more cool, that one of the edges is very rocky, and that's, you know, you can make something out of it. You can put some terrain on it, and you can see some of the bricks are red, so that's pretty cool. Or bricks, sorry. Well, they look a little bit like bricks. They might be bricks, they might be stone. You make out of it what you want, really, but you know, it looks like rocks. And there are places where the snow is just plain snow. You can see the flakes, you can see those little dunes. I'm just gonna go not against the light because it's harder to see. Oh, over here, you can see that. Just along with my fingers, there are dunes over here, snowy dunes, I would call them. So the design looks really cool. I'm actually thinking of coming up with a way of, and you know, making this terrain look like a little bit snowy. So, but I want to remove it after the game. So probably some grain, or that is purely white, maybe rice. I don't know. If you have any ideas, let me know, because that would make my life easier and I wouldn't have to convert all my buildings. But I really do want to play a couple of games on a snowy mat and make some, especially with Imperial Guard and some of the planets that they are on are snowy. Orcs are not on snowy planets usually, but maybe Space Wolves, maybe Necrons. Necrons like snow, at least from what I've seen on the models. And so I really enjoyed the design. Check out the website, because there are plenty other designs that are really cool. There are 2 new designs. One of them is like a city, and the other one is with plenty of bones and concrete slabs tied together. Those 2 designs are brand new. I think they're on pre-order right now, or the pre-order just finished and you can normally just buy the mats. I'm not sure, just check out the website. Obviously the links will be below, so don't forget to go there and check these guys out, because they are a new player on the gaming mat market and they are definitely making their mark. One more thing I decided to film is one of the extras that you receive with the mat is this little, I don't know how to call it, a bag, a pouch for your mat. It's really handy because you can, when you put your mat in, obviously this is the gaming mat from UrbanMatz. If you put it in, when you put it in, there are plenty of ways of transporting it. Let me just pause the video for a second, pack the mat and show you how you can carry this mat around. So, as you can see, looks nice and nifty. Really cool bag. The mat can bend in it, so you can basically put it in your backpack, your trunk of your car, and just throw it like that, and it's gonna sort of align itself to whatever you've got in your backpack, trunk of your car. Another really cool thing is that there are 2 straps at the ends. One reason to have these straps is to probably, the way I would have to do it, just leave some tags of what mat is it, because I'm gonna have a couple of mats right now left after all these reviews. Then I'm, obviously will be making videos. But what you can do, you can just hang it in your wardrobe like that, and it's not gonna take too much space. Or you can, as always, throw it on the ground, and it's nice and safe. Safe from dust, safe from water, and safe from other dogs, cats, and whatever. So I think that's a really cool extra. Obviously the mat is delivered as well in a tube or in a cardboard box. I'm not really sure, but yeah, when compared to other just boxes, tubes, this is really an extra. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the review. I hope you enjoyed the product from the UrbanMatz company. If you really do, go down below. There are links to their website, to their shipment information, and to the mat information, to the particular mats that I wanted to show off. Don't forget, there are plenty of different designs. This is only one of them. And I hope you guys enjoy the next videos that I'm gonna do in the future. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to follow me on Blogspot. Do all that, internet gimmicky, and keep in touch. Take care.